Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and we are doing something different on the channel.
We're playing a detective game.
We're playing a detective game, but this isn't one that you can just find on your local shelves or anything. This is Hunt a Killer, an ad I saw on Facebook, so we shall see if it's ass. Yeah, it's a subscription service for these detective games, and if you're a fan of the channel, you know I absolutely love this theme, even though I feel as dumb as fucking possible by the end of it. So yeah, this is the first one to, I believe, Mallory Rock is the scenario. So, as with always, for these kinds of games, spoilers, heavy spoilers, heavy spoilers.
Maybe, that's if we're figured.
No, even then, just any type of anything, because this is a subscription thing. But also, for the record, this is not a sponsor. Like, I'm not getting paid to make this video. I just chose to.
It could be.
Maybe I should email them and be like, hey, you know what? I did you guys a favor. I need $800. Otherwise, I'm not uploading it. And they're like, okay.
No one else does.
Shut up! So yeah, we are just going to see how well we do with Mallory Rock. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I got an email, so I think this is where we can get kickstarted.
It just steals all your bacon from me.
You want to have to give him my social to get the email, so...
Prince is going to
yeah, the Prince of Nigeria. All right.
Prince of Mallory Rock.
Hello, investigator. Oh, it's just one. Oh, you guys don't have to be here.
Oh, yeah, leave.
I've got a new case headed your way. No R music.
No.
You're right. Seinfeld.
This is giving me very Twin Peaks. Like.
Because it's called Mallory Rock.
Spooky, yeah.
Mallory Rock, Twin Peaks. Several weeks ago, a woman named Beth Ferris-Hendricks was found dead in the remote island town of Mallory Rock, Maine. Hey, I want to live in Maine. Specifically, Mallory Rock.
What was her name?
Beth Ferris-Hendricks. Hi, I see why she was killed. She didn't want to take his name.
Well, to be fair, one of those is a bad name.
Is it Beth?
Is it?
Beth Harris.
While the police have ruled the death an accidental drowning, Beth's sister is convinced she was murdered. The bullet holes in her head speak of a different... No.
She drowned.
I see what happened here. The guy fell against the painting. He just took out a knife.
It's like getting riddled with bullets. Like, obviously, it was a suicide. Let's call it a wash, guys.
Sprinkle a crack on her, and then we'll get out of here. Founded in 1690, Mallory Rock is one of the oldest towns in America. The locals tend to keep to themselves, and I'm willing to bet that, like many tight-knit communities I've seen, there's a dark secret or two buried underneath the historic New England charm. You've got your work cut out for you, investigators. Beth's sister Gwen will contact you directly. I know you'll do everything you can to find justice for Beth. Here's a picture of Beth. Alright, there she is.
Beth.
Oh, she's not attractive.
What's her name? Gwen?
That's her sister, yeah.
Gwen didn't kill my sister Ferris. Assuming that's her last
name. It was the sister. She was always jealous.
She's like, you can't prove that I was there unless you have the ferry schedule, in which case maybe you can prove that I was there.
God only knows.
Okay, yeah, so the game Beyond the Box, this just tells us what to do when to complete an episode. Oh, Gwen is our contact.
To make wild accusations?
Yes, so we got our episode 1 box, which is pretty neat. Okay. Where to begin?
Yeah, so what's happening?
So we need to figure... Okay, so she's dead, and she thinks it was foul play.
Yes.
So now...
Well, we should probably
read this letter from Mariner's Lodge Hotel.
Well, what's the header? Like, does that look like it's...
Detective.
Okay.
Detective.
Literally the letter.
I was going to say we should probably start with the...
Any objects...
I was going to say that we should probably start with the police report.
Well, this is the case from the Mariner's Lodge, specifically from sexy-ass Gwen.
Well, let's fucking read it. Do it.
Alright, detective. First thing... Oh, we can write on this stuff, too. Detective, first things first. Okay.
I'm the realist.
Thanks for taking my case. Michelle says you're the best there is. And I'm up against a lot here. My girlfriend.
Your girlfriend says you're the best detective there is.
Hell yeah, I find that G-spot every time. Ow! Yeah! 6 weeks ago, my sister's body washed up on North Beach. She had a huge gash in her head, so the cops think she fell from a nearby bluff and floated it on the tide. They ruled her death an accident. Huge gash?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. She fell. Put it in. What if, like, because you put in, like, on their website, what if I did she fell? You did it! It was no murder. I paid a lot of money for
I
it.
paid $400. You paid how much?
I'd believe them, but Beth was scared of heights, and I mean absolutely terrified. My gut tells me there's no way she fell from anything taller than a step stool. My sister was murdered. Murder. It's a shame she fell off the cliff from a step stool.
Where'd she wash up?
I'm getting there. Oh, wait. I washed up on North Beach.
North Beach.
Where's North Beach?
North Beach. Well, we got Compass Rose.
This
so
does
north.
say it's a...
Oh, North Beach, 30.
Oh. We also have that.
This is dry erase, right? It feels
That's
like
what
it.
you said.
Well,
so I'm
I might have lied.
Do you mind if I write on it then?
We should be able to write on it. It's ours.
Okay.
I'm
That's
writing
fair.
on it.
So, corpse.
Okay. Okay, just see if does that wipe off?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's ruined it, so thank you for that.
Okay. So let's see. She wasn't perfect, but I thought everyone loved Beth. I guess it's possible her work could have something to do with it, although I'm not sure how. She was a pretty successful assassin.
She shot JFK.
She was a pretty successful accountant, even served on the town council. Typical overachiever. It's an awful feeling to think that someone wanted her dead. Her personal life was a little messy. She was married to this loser from high school, Joey.
Fucking Joey. It was Joey.
Shut up,
It was
Devin.
Joey immediately.
Loser from SpongeBob. And I don't think it was going well. She wouldn't give me a ton of specifics. Actually, the last time I saw her, it seemed like something was wrong. The day of her murder, we met at the hotel I run to talk about her mom. Alright, so Beth works at the Mariners Lodge. Gwen works at the Mariners Lodge.
Beth is dead.
Gwen works here.
So,
Draw an arrow
Mariners
to
Lodge?
Mariners Lodge.
Where's the Mariners Lodge?
It would be... Wow.
Mariners Lodge Hotel. 5.
Which is right... right up there. Right.
So
Yep.
this is her workplace.
Yep.
Oh, so, I don't know. That's
Gwen did
awfully
it.
close to her.
All right. The day of her murder, we met at the hotel I run to talk about her mom. Mom's not well, and it's really hard taking care of her. To start with, Beth was late, and then as much as I tried to get Beth to focus, she was somewhere else, and then she had to go. I was going to call her later that night to check in, but there was a pool emergency at the hotel. Time got away from me, and I never called.
People won't stop fucking in it.
If she would have just talked to me, we could have figured it out, whatever it was. Michelle told me to send you everything I could get my hands on. There's some paperwork from the cops. It's the cops. I'm trying to get more, plus a few things from Beth's funeral. The program I'm sending you belonged to Reverend Reaver, who tried to weasel his way out of doing the service to attend a so-called spiritual retreat. The Bible verses he wrote down don't match up, so give it a look. Oh shit. Okay.
I imagine he's like the preacher from.
So
American Dad.
wait, okay. So who's what Bible verses?
Reverend Reaver?
Reverend Reaver, which is not also his screen name.
He was a murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also sending some stuff to help you learn about Mallory Rock and the people here. Forget what the brochure says. Locals here don't like summer people. Everyone here is just a little bit off, like the previous owner of my hotel, who you can thank for that dry erase marker. This genius ordered 10,000 of them as fun souvenirs. Most of them are still sitting in the stockroom. Honestly, I'll never know what Beth saw on this miserable island, but for whatever reason, she loved it here. The coaster belonged to her, one of many pieces of Mallory Rock swag on her desk. She made me a playlist a few months ago that I added to the virtual desktop. She told me to listen to it when I needed to clear my head, when I needed to feel at home.
It's all songs about suicide.
I wanna die! Please let me die!
Kill me, please.
Let's see. Oh, I have the app. That's right. Mallory Rock.
I don't believe that people wouldn't gladly take pens.
Yeah, they like pens. Pens
I
are
took
doing more
pen
used.
I took.
Why would you just make this swag? Not all of us have dry erase boards.
That
Okay.
is true.
Want to use them.
Alright, so honestly, yeah, so now the first thing we should do is figure out where Beth died, because I know it wasn't the bluff. Do you think her body could have gone in the water somewhere else? If you could figure out another location, I'll see if there's a way to prove it. Once you have an answer, use the contact page on Michelle's desktop to send me a message with the subject island. Just put the exact name of the location where Beth died in the email. I'll know what you mean. I'm counting on you.
Hang on, I have a theory I want to say before it leaves my brain. So we need to figure out. There is a beach.
Uh-huh.
Wow, on an island.
Yep.
We need to look at Vanishing Beach. So, it disappears when the tide comes in. So if we figure out which way the tide moves, we'll figure out like which way the tide carried her body.
Well, that sounds pretty fucking dumb.
Get out of here, cat.
You don't
This
need
is for
me.
men.
Only boys can be detectives.
Get out of here, doll.
Can't you see this is for big boys? Did Beth? Did Beth die?
Beth, whatever her last name was. Ferris-Hendricks? Yeah, Mallory Rock is an island off the coast of Maine, founded in 1690 as an outpost of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. It is one of the oldest towns in New England. Many of the island's residents are descended from Mallory Rock's founders, and they proudly carry on the legacy and traditions of their ancestors.
Okay.
Was this like a head crow guy situation?
Head crow guy.
So all we have so far is that she had a shitty husband or a shitty boyfriend or
Yeah,
something.
shitty boyfriend.
Okay. And so so we have weird Bible verses. What would that?
Yeah,
come from?
yeah. So like the Reverend who tried to, he didn't want to do the service so he can go to a spiritual retreat, or in other words, Eyes Wide Shut party.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it was on Epstein's Island is where he wanted to go.
The
Yeah.
Lolita Express.
He had to visit his Wayfair cabinet.
Yeah, so Bible verses he wrote down don't match up, so give it a look.
Yeah,
Good thing I know all these
I
from
was gonna
heart.
say.
He does.
Now it also says it in RSV.
Oh, new Reverend Saint verse Bible.
New Reaver's
So hold
sexual version.
on.
It's his own version.
Let's see. So NRSV.
Get out.
Yeah, it's a Bible.
Get out your Bible.
I don't have an NRSV translation.
I have every kind.
Okay, here. I will download the Bible app.
Make sure it's the NRS.
Okay.
Well,
Also,
you
it
can
looks
change.
like it's given us a website here to access and enter passcodes.
Oh, where'd you find that?
This is the Gray Investigations. Essentially, them emailing Gwen back, our company,
yeah.
and we're the investigators assigned.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is Gwen, thanks for contacting me regarding your case. I know how frustrating the situation must be and how deeply you must miss your sister. After reviewing your case, I agree that Beth's death looks suspicious and that we have enough information to move forward with the investigation. Believe it or not, I'm somewhat familiar with Mallory Rock. When I visited Maine a few years back, you know, my house in Maine, it took a day trip to the island, and although my visit was short, I agree with your description of the town, steeped in history and resistant to change. Because you seem to be encountering a good deal of pushback from your fellow islanders, I'm contacting you with my best associate, me. Rest assured that this is someone I know can crack the case, no matter what. Oh, we'll crack it. I'll be forwarding their mailing address to you shortly. While the circumstances of your sister's death are complex, the information you sent is extremely helpful. It will also be invaluable for the investigator assigned to you. So I encourage you to forward it along. To help you two share files, I've created a secure space for you on my virtual desktop. To log in, go to MichelleGrayInvestigations.com. Both you and the detective will use your individual email addresses as your usernames, but the password will be the same for both of you, Porter. Once you're in, find the folder that says Mallory. The password for that is Fairy.
Ah, okay. Fairy. Got it. All right, it's an app.
Oh.
So that gives us the Hey, Bible verse. I didn't have to download that shit app.
God works in mysterious
The
ways.
new revised standard version.
New revised.
Good on them. Good on them for having that. Anyway, sorry, you can keep going.
Oh. As you work with the investigator, I urge you to collect as much information as you can. After all, any detail, no matter how small, could help uncover new evidence. Personally, I approach the investigating like walking up a staircase. I take one step at a time, trusting that each step will lead to another. A very introspective look at staircases. Even simple goals like confirming timelines or locations can provide a huge break in a case. Best of luck, Gwen. You're in very capable hands. Michelle Gray, private investigator.
Ah, Michelle Gray.
What if we were like a fuckboy
Okay,
agency?
so that's just data, how to us to log in and whatnot. What we're
But
saying.
yeah, what if we were a fuckboy agency and she sends us like this whole big thing and we're just like, what are you wearing? like that's our response.
Yeah, we'll solve the case for you for fucking titty pics.
Sure.
Each feet pic gives us a lead.
Gives us a rise.
All right, so Bible verses. I think let's start there because she said to. For this. You know what I absolutely hate about funerals? That
The
every
person.
that every single fucking time there is
Oh.
they always try to make it about their sermon. It's
Oh.
just like, we're all gonna miss Beth. But if any of you haven't found God and the tithing box is right over there, please come forward. And it's like, can you talk about the damn person? Like, I went to a funeral it was an old coworker's funeral, and yeah, the guy was like, if any of you have not found Jesus, like, make sure you can keep your eyes open while everyone has theirs closed. And I'm like, you fucking worthless fucking piece of shit. Made me so mad.
I want to be thrown in the woods.
All right, Genesis 24:42. And so I will throw you from the cliff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here's in the
the Lord yeeteth.
so 24:42. Thank you for not taking me to 42. I came today to the spring and said, "O Lord, the God of my master Abraham, if now you will only make successful the way I am going." All right, I guess I'll write it down.
Well, it kind of seems like, we have it in the app.
Yeah, but then I don't want to have to keep typing and jumping back and forth whenever we can have it all on one thing.
This is a tiny book.
We'll do it on this one.
So he already said.
Pretty
he
sure
threw-
this is just a notepad.
So he threw her from a cliff. Is that what the first verse was?
It could have been like some rituals. I mean, okay, so here's where
It
I'm
is
going
not-
off of zero, just speculation.
Yeah.
It's a nasty ass old town in Maine.
Okay.
Most likely, like probably some Salem witch ritual shit. Very religious.
Yeah, gotta crank up that ought. So it's like, okay,
So-
shitty boyfriend's obviously the red herring.
Head crow
So
guy.
It's gonna be a head crow guy. So obviously, it's the preacher.
Yes.
Or in some ritualistic, head crow guy
Yep.
situation.
Yep. Beth came in on it, and they're like, "We gotta kill her." She didn't. She washed up on this shore by what Kat said, because they threw her body out of some underground cave, and she moved and went and washed up over there.
Is this just a notebook?
I don't know.
Okay. Is this Latin? Oh my god, we might be.
So that was
what this means.
okay. So yeah, Genesis 24:42. I came today to the spring and said, "O Lord, the God of my master Abraham, if now you will only make successful the way I am going."
Okay, hang on. I'll write it down in my detective book. This was Genesis.
Yep,
What was the 24?
24:42. You can paraphrase if you want, but I will say it again.
Give me the rundown.
I came today to the spring and said, "O Lord, the God of my master Abraham, if now you will only make successful the way I'm going." Is there anything called spring? Like, is it? I came today to the spring.
Lighthouse, wharf, beach, bluff, lodge, tavern,
No.
market.
I already looked through though. I'm not saying spring. It's not jumping out. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Oh Lord, the God of my, if now you will only make successful the way I'm going. I mean, if we continue, it says, "I am standing here by the spring of water. Let the young woman who comes out to draw, to whom I shall say, please give me a little water from your jar to drink."
Beggar. Okay, so please make my way successful, essentially.
I'm gonna look at the police
Yeah.
report.
Good idea.
18:21.
No direct eyewitnesses to immediate incident. Number of victims, 1. Injury type, fatal. Victim name, Elizabeth Ferris-Hendricks. So were they married?
They were married, yeah.
Oh, she was married to this loser from high school,
Yeah.
Joey.
Joey loser.
So
Triviani.
is his last name Ferris then?
I think she
It's
keeps.
hyphened.
I think the first part is
Her name,
name.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's probably Joey Hendrix. Okay, so 1821.
Oh, sorry. Is this still Genesis?
Yes.
So her home address is...
Hold on, no, let's focus on like one thing.
Oh, okay.
Just because I have there's 7 fucking
Well,
scriptures here.
you could just have them on your phone.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I'm saying. Is like
What is it?
there's other stuff in this folder.
What's 1821?
I must go down and see whether they have done altogether according to the outcry that has come to me, and if not, I will know.
Okay, down to see.
This is a judgment pronounced on Sodom, is what this is titled. 1821.
Okay, so I must go down to see if.
And see whether they have done altogether according to the outcry that has come to me, and if not, I will know. Then we have Psalm 17.
What's the judgment of Sodom?
Yeah.
The fuck is he quoting?
17 is prayer for deliverance from persecutors. If you try my heart, if you visit me by night, if you test me, you will find no wickedness in me. My mouth does not transgress.
What was the title of that one?
Prayer for deliverance from persecutors. So, the spiritual retreat is obviously not that.
Why do you say that?
Well, so far all of these have been like maliciously titled, like some some prosecution against
Well,
someone holier.
no, Sodom was not holy.
No, not her, but like the because Sodom was the place of wickedness where sodomy happened.
Yeah.
But that could be related to the. I'm still hung up on the cult thing.
I think that's probably not.
It's totally culty.
it.
It's
yeah,
very
thank
culty.
you, Devin.
Why? Just because it's an island?
Yes.
It's clearly vampires.
Look, head
Pat,
crow guy.
I've played enough of these to know that you have to crank up the aught, and there has to be like a secret organization or some stupid shit. There's a Russian spy or something.
And I made the head crow
it's not
guy
just
first.
because we know it's definitely not Joey.
And it is. This time it is. It's just like, yeah, the husband did it.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Luke 6:27.
I know Luke.
Love for enemies. But I say to you that listen, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you.
He hated Beth.
You're right. And he did good to her by killing her.
Yeah.
Mark 11:25. The lesson from the withered fig tree. Whenever you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father in heaven may also forgive you your trespasses. Oh, fuck. I can listen to the Bible with James Earl Jones? Let's just do that for the whole Bible.
Who's that?
Mark 11:25.
Who's James Earl Jones?
Get out.
Who's James Earl Jones?
Get out. Again.
Ruth 1:6.
Okay, eastern side of the island. Where's 20? 20 is East Beach.
Okay.
Once you guys are done, I found something kind of neat.
Okay. So, and then the last one, but what's weird is that these are numbered 1 through 7, but they're missing a 6.
Well, you're the Bible boy. What order are we going?
Well, these are not in biblical order.
Oh, okay.
Ruth is not in the New Testament. I think.
I don't know.
So, and then Ruth 1:6 is Naomi and her Moabite daughters-in-law. Then she started to return with her daughters-in-law from the country of Moab, for she had heard in the country of Moab that the Lord had considered his people and given them food.
Is it?
No.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh,
Oh, there's a video for her funeral.
Oh, are we gonna get to hear this again?
You all know me. I'm Joey,
Oh, fuck you, Joey.
Beth's husband. First, I just want to say how grateful I am
She
that you all
said.
showed up to honor Beth. She was loved by a lot of people,
Not by me.
and I think everyone being here is a testament to that. So thank you. Also, Mom and Dad, thank you for speaking about Beth. She loved you both very much. Wow. Well, I have some notes, but it's kind of hard to find a place to start.
So he's a sociopath.
You can't judge. Everyone grieves differently.
Yeah, I also like to smile and crack.
Either he's gonna grieve too much for some people, or he's not.
Or
gonna
he's just a
grieve
bad
enough.
actor.
That's also true.
Which could also mean he murdered her because he's a bad actor.
So I've been in love with Beth since I was 14 years old.
She was 4.
Our parents knew each other growing
Oh
up,
my.
but we didn't really talk until, well, one of my buddies dared me to go up to her in the cafeteria. Jake Good, I'm sure you all know him. It's freshman year, and I'm walking up to her, and I'm thinking, she's amazing. And I'm like this total main brain poser. And she's way too good for me. Way too good. You know, I still think that
You're like a
know
janitor
that.
sweeping.
actually. So anyway, our whole life together passed like it was 2 seconds. And now we're all here. Which is crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, you're supposed to talk about all the great things a person did, but I don't think I have to remind anyone here how incredible Beth was. Because her actions speak for themselves. Like if anyone called, no matter how big or small the problem, no matter what, she was there. She'd get on the phone or in the car, and off she went to save the day. Sometimes she'd be running around so much, when she got home, I'd ask, hey, have we met? What I mean is, Beth really cared. She made the place better. And she did it for the people in her life. Her sister Gwen, our beautiful daughter Ruby,
You're in that.
Mother Mona, my parents, Bart and Jody, this island, and me. Even when I let her down. You know, I've been thinking a lot about what I wanted to tell Beth if I could see her one more time. And I think I just want to say that I'm sorry. For everything. And thank you for being a wonderful wife, mother, in person. And I'm just so sorry.
I had to throw you off that cliff.
I think that's all I have to say. Just, thank you. I really appreciate you all being here.
He's like, go Blackhawks! It's like, wait, what? Okay, did you get anything from that?
Yeah, they got a daughter named Ruby. Oh,
Yeah.
well, he's definitely sorry about something.
Right. Yeah, that's a weird thing to say in a funeral, like if you're speaking. Like I don't think I would.
Oh no, he said it to clear his conscience about whatever he did. He probably cheated on her or something.
Yeah.
It's probably whatever he did is probably very minuscule.
Yeah.
It's probably not a reason to commit a crime.
Yeah. Found some data.
Okay.
Real quick. So I was flipping through this, and here we have kayak recovered,
Okay.
and then it's a story about this how they'd lost their kayak on
Yeah.
the east side, and
Okay.
people found it up here
Okay.
Oh,
after it was caught in a riptide.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
So that's why I wrote possible murder site. And that was pretty well tall and short of that. Also, she is a Virgo.
okay.
What's her horoscope say?
It says, now is the time to reach out to loved ones, reconnect with an estranged family member or forgotten friend, and you might find a once distant relationship is worth rekindling. Maybe she was cheating on him.
I was gonna say maybe he feels like he wasn't. Well, he did say that he didn't feel like he was good enough for her. So maybe he's like, sorry, I guess I could have maybe I should have treated you better. Like he has got a real victim mentality, you know. Maybe that's what he's apologizing for.
Also,
But the fact that is this whole letter here, and also what he said, like, I don't think she would be the kind of person to cheat.
Well, maybe she's
Yeah.
a bitch. I mean, we don't know. She's a Virgo. That
yeah,
means nothing.
Virgo.
No,
Also,
you're right.
Jordan Woodard's a fucking asshole.
Is he?
They really want you to dislike this guy.
Who
Oh.
is it? Like, what are they?
He's the hometown hero. He's the big real estate tycoon of the year.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. I flipped through this.
Siren Street.
It gives you some hints here. It's like telling you, okay, find where she was killed.
Yeah.
It says we need to know where Joey was and have his alibi.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I was at home being cheated on by my wife
Let's see.
with the past.
Also, it has there's a medical examiner's report. See me report.
Ooh.
Is that a thing in the app? Don't have this yet. Text Sully.
Let's see. Messages. Can you actually message?
Probably.
Oh, okay. This is how we.
Get our hint.
No. I mean, we can get hints though. That is. Yeah.
Neat.
Because I'm on the desktop home. Playlist it takes us to a Spotify playlist
Oh, cool.
that I can't play because I'll get copyrighted. But we do got God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. You Are the Best Thing. We're Going to Be Friends by the White Stripes.
That is such a fun song.
I'm a Cuckoo. Belle and Sebastian.
for Cocoa Puffs.
You're My Best Friend by Queen. So Far Away, Carole King. White Winter Hymnal. Honey, Won't You Let Me In. You Never Need Nobody. Okay.
This is gonna give me an ulcer because I can guarantee you that either we're gonna have to listen to those in order or one's gonna be just so out of the ordinary. We actually sent that Spotify.
Oh, wait. Solely text? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
You don't have this yet? Text Solely. Hey, do you have a second? It actually is a screenshot.
Cool.
Hey, do you have a second to chat? I just got on break. What's up? Another mainland influencer skip out on their bill? I know this sounds crazy, but I'm working with a private investigator to get my sister's case reopened. We've got some paperwork from MRPD, Mallory Rock Police Department. But we need more. They told me it can take a long time. Any chance you can help me get stuff any faster, like a personal favor? You there? I don't think I can. I know it's hard to hear. I'm really sorry. I'm not asking you to rob a bank or something. I just need more evidence. Stuff like her autopsy. It's taking forever. I can't go around passing out files behind the chief's back if I want to keep my job. I'm sure they'll give you everything as soon as they can. I hope you understand. I thought I meant something to you. You know that's not fair. It was your decision, remember?
Oh.
With a sister?
I think this is from... Yeah, this would have had to be from... Yeah, this would had to be from Gwen.
Did she say in here that she sent the police report to us?
Let's see. I'm also sending some stuff to help you learn about Mallory Rock and the people here. Forget what the brochure says. Locals here don't like summer people. Everyone here is just a little bit off. Oh, I should also mention, Devin and anyone watching, this is actually a 6-month subscription.
Gotcha.
So there are 6 episodes.
So we're not going to get everything.
No, we're not going to figure out who the killer is or anything. That's why it just says, hey, you just need to figure out where she was sent. What does it say? First thing we should do is figure out where Beth died.
I think Devin probably nailed it.
I mean, if you guys want to see the story,
I completely believe you.
it was pretty clear.
Yeah.
I mean, it just essentially paints that we lost it here. It appeared where she was found.
Yeah.
So,
I think we definitely. What's solve the case? The location of her body and the nature of her injuries. Wow, can I read? Are identical to 3 cases of accidental death that occurred at Valentine's Bluff. So where's Valentine's Bluff? This is 4. Where's 4? Okay.
Way up at the top. Because it does say it's not there, right?
I mean, they said it was on the eastern side of the island. I mean, that's East Beach, but then the lighthouse is also...
Well, because it also says, because I know it wasn't the bluff, so they're saying she jumped off the bluff. Or fell... No, they're saying she fell off the bluff. And hit her head on a rock. She had a huge gash.
Maybe it was the lighthouse is where she...
Maybe she was trying to pretend to be a ghost.
Something about this lighthouse is interesting.
For clout.
Crack it open, there's something in it.
Well, we still have this
Is this
email
Delta Coaster?
I think it's just a...
You don't know that!
So we just had some weird text from Gwen to some investigator
to
guy.
Sully. Well, Sully seems to be... I think he's a cop.
Sully's the coroner, isn't he?
No. She wanted the autopsy report, and he didn't get it.
Ah.
I think he's a cop, but well, what's also weird is that she asked, hey, they're taking a long time to get me this paper.
Emmy is medical examiner.
Oh, okay. So she asked about, hey, can you give me some paperwork? And then he replied, so she asked you there. So he was probably like, oh, fuck, this stupid bitch won't, get off my case.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't think I can. I know it's hard to hear. I'm sorry. And he tried to end it. And then she just wanted the autopsy report, and he's like, I just can't do it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Sully is the medical examiner.
Well, even then, I thought I meant something to you. You know that's not fair. It was your decision, remember? ? Breaks over. I'm sorry, Gwenny.
Ew.
Yeah, what a sick fucking...
I'm glad she dumped you.
Well, did she break up with him?
It sounds like it. Sounds like
Well,
it was her
good.
decision.
First of all, his
Gwenny.
name's Sully, and if you call anyone named Gwenny, you should be locked up.
Listen, there's a difference. You can call them Gwen. You cannot call them Gwenny, but you can call her
Gwenether.
Gwen. It's Gwenethan.
It's like if you have to lengthen their name, though. To
Right.
put the E on the end, it's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is suspicious as fuck. This sleep aid concentrate.
Oh, God. Mother Island Terradorm.
Make sure you dilute it.
Do not take Terradorm Sleep Aid Concentrate without diluting. Follow package instructions. 1 Terradorm Concentrate equals 8 Terradorm.
Oh, just like one paper towel is equal to 49 other paper towels.
Oh, here's the pastor. Mallory Rock Unitarian Church.
Yeah, he
place
looks
to
like...
heal, a place to belong.
He definitely was trying to sneak off.
You know he smells
Smoke.
panties.
Oh.
Reverend Clarence Reaver.
How do you spell his last name?
Reaver. The kayak is definitely, I think, a good find.
Good news.
So they're saying, were they in the kayak, these people?
No.
They're saying, I guess they lost it. You can read the story.
Okay, when visitors from Burleigh, Massachusetts, Sandra and Ken Schultz lost their sea kayak in a rip current, they were prepared to resign themselves to Mother Nature's will. Little did they know the wonder of the internet would reunite them with their long-lost treasure. The Schultz had just placed their kayak in the water when it was swept away by a rip current on the eastern side of the island. They weren't in. They were getting ready to get into it. Took less than a second, Mr. Schultz remarked. We were really lucky it was a kayak and not us. A rip current is a kind of extreme current that can take large objects and people out to sea with little warning.
People named Beth, maybe?
Large objects and Beth. Areas in which these currents typically form are posted online by the town of Mallory Rock and should be avoided. I wonder if that could be on.
Yeah, can we
yes,
look them
yes,
up? The rip
yes.
currents?
Let's see.
Then we can see if a rip current from 4
Yeah,
goes
Mallory Rock site. Here you'll find the most up-to-date information on Beloved Island from town council updates and everything in between.
And it was found at over here.
So
Yeah, that's where her body was found.
Yeah.
That's the possible.
And that's where the kayak was found as well.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Oh man, this is fucking neat. Like, okay, so where's that pen? So yeah, it's a website, and it took me general to like you can go into safety, which is what I did. Never swim alone. Always have a buddy. Obey
you
all
can drown with
signage.
them.
Watch out for riptides. While normal conditions make it nearly impossible to be swept out to sea, a strong rip current can take a swimmer out into deep water in seconds. Wear sunscreen, SPF 35, of course. Beth didn't do that. That's why she died.
Skin cancer.
Stay hydrated. Enter any bottle of water feet first. Don't get huge gashes on your head.
Don't be like Beth and jump off a cliff.
All passengers on any watercraft should wear life jackets, regardless of their swimming ability. Use caution when driving near the beach at night. Coastal roads may have poor lighting. Officer Sullivan Coombs. Huh. Not the medical examiner. The officer. It's a nice smile.
Yeah.
I kiss him. Okay.
Also-
So here are where rip current advisory. Please note that the following areas are extremely likely to develop rip currents.
R for
That one.
ripping ass. Or an X.
Down here. Up there.
Okay.
Oh, not there. Not there. I lied. It's actually here.
It's a black smudge forever.
Right. It's there and then
It's
here.
very ominous. We need a coffee ring.
So rip currents. Okay, so it might be. So she could
It
have been
adds to
killed
the
down here then.
But the weird part is like
So it doesn't have like an arrow from one to another.
Like where it'll
Okay.
take.
no, because a rip current just pulls you out into sea. It doesn't like wrap around.
So that's what we need to know though, because the tide will return. So once you're out to sea, it will come back. That's why, like,
Yeah.
if you ever dump a body out in the ocean and you're trying like to dispose of it, you have to like weigh it. I'm just saying, you do. You have to weigh it down
Oh, this
because
is just
otherwise
a-
it will wash back up on
Yeah.
shore.
Okay.
And also, I was just watching this show about, an island, and everything from like this one side of the island will wash up on the other shore.
Oh, cat.
Hot singles in our area.
Yeah, at the middle school science fair.
Hey!
I'm going to jail already.
Cora Reaver Memorial Scholarship winner, Mallory Rock High School senior Evie Journey, who was recently awarded the Cora Reaver plans to study digital.
Best at murder.
She knew how to get rid of bodies, named Beth Hendricks Ferris or whatever. Anyway, no, here's what's interesting. Edgar Mallory Middle School Science Fair. 6th graders Anna Sarico, Simon Whitaker, and Devin Snow all were in a homicide. Swept the categories, including Best Overall Project at the annual Edgar Mallory Middle School Science Fair.
Okay.
You can view their presentation called Tracking Currents on
Yes.
Mallory Rock
Hey.
through messages in bottles here.
Oh, cute. Okay.
So, tracking currents on Mallory Rock through messages in bottles. Note, this project was the brainchild of me, Anna Sirocco. I designed the experiment, purchased all the bottles, and retrieved them after landing. My teammates Simon and Devin drank the soda from the bottles so that we could use them. Wow, Anna, way to just throw your team under the bus.
Hey, someone had to do it. She has to watch her figure. She's in middle school.
Okay, so we divided the land of Mallory Rock into sections to track our launching and landing sites for 24 plastic soda bottles. In order to track the bottles, each bottle contained a message that listed its launching location. 38% of the bottles were recovered. The rest, 62, were lost or landed at a place where collection was impossible.
Littering. That's a misdemeanor.
We divided the map of Mallory into 540 distinct areas and assigned each area a code shown here. So 1A to 27T. So it's gridded. This isn't gridded. But
We'll get out the ruler.
when we...
Was there a grid in that book?
It is all a grid.
There is a grid. So, Kat, can you draw this map real quick? Does it give us 27 things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, rip 2 of these up.
Yeah.
I also am horrible at drawing to scale. So.
We then tracked each recovered bottle's landing and landing site. The following graph shows the results of our study. So this is definitely the map.
Is this a good time to say, look at this graph?
Look at this graph! Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
It's like we all laughed at Beth's funeral.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah, I think Beth sucks.
All the middle schoolers are there, like, roasting her.
I killed her.
We then tracked each recovered bottle. Oh, yeah. So, we had launched sites, so lost bottle. Okay.
So let's look at the, we want to reverse engineer this. Let's look at what was found.
So, do we want to look at what's found?
we want to look at
okay.
what's found over here.
Okay. Launching sites, recovered bottles, and then landing sites, recovered bottles.
Wait, what was the landing?
So this is where they launched and where it showed up.
Landing is where it showed up. Okay.
Yeah, so launching sites, lost bottles, we could basically... There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So there were 15 total bottles. I don't think those matter.
Okay.
At least if they do matter, they're going to tell us which one of these couldn't possibly have washed back up.
Or it has a possibility of at least not coming back. You're stuck on that one.
This is weird. I wonder if it's literally just a souvenir to be included in the game.
It's
or
probably something for us, but it might be practical as well.
Yeah. Okay. So at 14R, 14R is down. Okay. This could be weird. I wish these had numbers on them just to make it a little bit easier. But so 14R, boop, 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 I think is right. Right. One, I think it's like, so 14R. That was, that's where it was launched. Yeah, the recovered bottles. And then it landed, in like 15R.
Woo.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we have 3Q, which is like right over here. Yeah, like 3Q. And 4Q. So both of those landed in 26L. Okay. 26L. It's basically over here.
Oh, wow.
All right. Okay. Then 11Q, which is right. I think it's right. It's like right in that little lip. 11Q. 11Q, 18A, and 20R. So 18. Oh. 18A is right here.
Ooh, close.
And then 20R. 20R is right here. 20R. Those all landed in 20C, which is right here.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
What was this one?
that was the same one. 11Q and 20R landed up there
With 18A? Or with 20C?
with 20C,
Okay,
where the corpse showed up.
gotcha. Ooh, the plot thickens.
Right. 20C, and then And then 11Q. I'm gonna do that. Like it bleeds into that.
Well, it can be a little confusing.
You kind of crossed your wires.
If like I'll let that one.
Yeah.
Well, no, because if you follow this blends and goes there.
To 26L.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you just follow that, it will know.
Yeah. Which one is it?
It's this one.
Which one?
This 11Q.
Which one? So this looks like it's going all the way over here. So is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
20R is going up there, and then,
And then
33Q and 4Q are coming
Okay. So
here. Because if you just follow the path of how it's moving.
So which one? So okay. So 20R was that's one of the likely to develop.
Then we got
All it said was east, like the east side of the island, so it could have been just anywhere on the side.
Yeah. And then 2J. I mean, this may not, but 2J. 2J is like over here. And then 3F. 3F is like a little bit above that. Yeah, like 3F. But there's no riptides over there.
Mm-hmm.
But that gets us to 8R, which is like down here. But I don't think that really matters because there's no riptides over there. I think the riptides are definitely the route to follow. And
So
the last
when's
one,
26 and 25 then. Oh, I'm just like these locations.
oh yeah,
Stony Point and the Mallory Cottage.
okay. And then the last one on here is 25G. 25.
So what are these ones linking to? These two link to each other?
Those came down here.
Okay.
Those two is where that's where they let bottles down, and they came to here.
Okay.
I just didn't track those because I don't think it'll be relevant. I can if you want me to.
Well, since we're doing it to all of them, it's irritating me.
Okay.
Like I need lines to everything.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so
There we go. Satisfaction.
and then the last one, 25G, which is like directly 25G like here. And that goes to 26H, which is literally here. Okay. So that's what the middle schoolers found. So we're going to completely ignore everything that they said because
Yeah.
they're middle schoolers.
They are middle schoolers.
Yeah.
But yeah, 20R is looking like a solid location for possible murder.
Yeah.
No, yeah, absolutely. Just because...
No, yeah.
Huh?
I just think that's always funny. It's a Midwestern thing.
I
No,
guess.
yeah.
Because we know there's a riptide there from the safety. And it literally washes up where her body was.
You want to hear my theory now, right? So we've already established that I think she was a cheating hussy. She was at the cottage, right? And her lover was irate about something. And he pushed her off a cliff over there. Hit her in the head with something, probably, actually.
What suspicious things we do have so far. We have a weird reverend who didn't want to do the service.
Yeah.
We have a husband that is regretful and felt like
Yeah,
she's
so-
too good for him and odd, I
Well,
guess.
yeah, one-
Yeah,
I
he-
honestly was reading through the book while you guys were listening to it.
Right, he showed like zero emotion.
I think he
Gotcha.
sounded like he was throwing himself a pity party.
Yeah. But we know these things never direct towards the immediate,
Right.
what an honest-to-God cop would look into.
Yeah.
You have to do the autistic route.
Right.
Like, is he a person of interest? Yeah.
So, yeah.
But like, what we again, we do need to look at motive. So like, we know that
We
she was
have
an
the email
accountant.
chain yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't done
We
that
probably
yet.
looked at our emails.
Did we even look through the obituary?
Oh, not yet. We don't like her. I don't want to know. What doesn't she kind of look like her sister?
We have the odd Bible verses.
In a way.
I meant that looked like the exact same picture.
I'm trying to reach Joey and can't get a hold of him. So this is Gwen to Jody. So who's Jody Hendricks? Jody Hendricks,
Jody-
Martin H.
Jody is her mother-in-law.
Is the mother-in-law?
I think so.
Yeah.
Right, because the husband's Hendrix, and Ferris is her maiden name.
And Beth's mom is Mona. I did get that, but I did miss that.
Okay, so Gwen emails her mother-in-law and whoever Martin H. is. I've been trying to reach Joey. Can't get a hold of him. Is everything okay? This was yesterday. Having a really tough time getting Beth's case reopened. I need to talk to him about that day. Thanks, Gwen. So about 45 minutes after that, Martin H. to me and Jody Hendrix. Gwen, you know I'd do anything for Beth. Let me know what you need. So Martin H. would do anything for Beth.
Okay. Which I think Martin is the father-in-law.
Okay.
Martin Hendrix, probably Hendrix too. Yeah. I don't know why. Okay. P.S. What's going on with the pool leak situation? Any more problems with the pump? Also, how's your mom doing? Oh yeah, she had that pool emergency that she mentioned that distracted her.
Yeah.
During the murder, I guess, or the when
her sister was like upset.
conversation.
Yeah, like she came to their to mom's. Yeah, mom's not well, and it's really hard taking care of her. Sorry, Beth was late, and as much as I tried to get Beth to focus, she was somewhere else, and then she had to go. I was going to call her later, but there was a pool emergency. Time got away, and I never called.
Okay. So, Gwen Ferris to them again. Hi, Martin. Can I come over Wednesday night? The pump's fine, thanks. Mom is good. She remembered Ruby's name yesterday and asked about her.
There was Alzheimer's or dementia. What's the difference? Do you know the difference?
They're the same. They're both dementia.
Oh.
Alzheimer's just a more. I think it's like more aggressive.
Okay.
There's several flavors of dementia. Wednesday. Okay, so it's yesterday, and then so they got back to her within 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes. Jody sends an email to both. The mother-in-law. Hi, Gwen. Sorry this comes out of nowhere, but when Marty emailed you, we hadn't had a chance to talk about this as a family.
Uh-oh.
So I'm assuming Marty is Martin.
Okay.
You really shouldn't come over. As you know, we both loved Beth very much. However, as much as we miss her, sometimes the only thing to do is to remember that everything happens for a reason. Have you thought of how opening a new investigation will affect Ruby? You know how
Ruby
close...
is Beth's dog.
Is the dog.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know how close she and Marty are. And while he won't tell you this himself, he's very worried about her. We know you mean well, but she's been through a lot. We will hold sweet Beth in our hearts forever. Jody. So Marty was going to help her out, but then the fucking mother-in-law was like, whoa, dog.
Yeah.
So we'll continue onward. So this was yesterday, and then another 10 minutes after that, she texts back. Don't use Ruby as an excuse. If you don't want to help, just say it. Okay. And now, today, at 3, so that conversation ended, Jody sends an email to Gwen again and Martin. Gwen, my answer was written with love for you and concern for my granddaughter. I'm sorry you took it otherwise, Jody. So Gwen back to her. If you care so much about Ruby, why not ask her what she thinks? Text her back. Well, this is Gwen again.
Well,
Gwen to those two.
we're waiting.
Jody texts back. Gwen, we will not be involving her in this. Please try to be reasonable. Gwen again. Okay, I'm done. Tell your useless son to call me. That's
Joey.
Joey. Martin again. I think we should all take a step back and let things cool down. I'll talk to Joey. All the best, M.
All right, Gwen's coming on a little strong.
Well, you know, her sister was murdered.
Or was she?
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
like a
wait.
murderer to hire the investigators.
How old is Ruby?
I would guess like
2.
Ruby's the murderer.
Ruby, God.
I was thinking like 6.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I don't know why.
For some reason, I had 7 in my head.
Okay, so Jody's coming off a little weird. She's...
The whole family's weird.
Yeah,
like they're all kind of like, yeah, Beth died. We're moving on.
Well, Martin seemed like he was on board, but then
Yeah.
Jody put a stop to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Jody was-
Half the
Jody's
family
putting up
members written down.
obstacles.
Okay.
So Jody's putting up obstacles. We have a weird reverend, and then we can't seem to get a hold of the son of Joey.
Right. Well, he was there for the funeral.
Right, he was there for the funeral.
Yeah.
Not if this is going to matter at all. I was looking up more scriptures. It could just be the order of service at John 14:1-3. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Troubled, believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house there are many dwelling places. If it were not so, would I have told you that I go to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and I'll take you to myself, so that where I am, there you may be also. No, probably not. Probably nothing there.
What were you thinking was it?
I don't know. It was just, I mean, we have the 4 scriptures that are weird, but nothing stands out to me on these scriptures. But the only thing that's weird is that why would he number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's no 6? Like, why is there no 6?
Can I see her obituary? I'm very hands-on with anything yet. I also don't think there's anything wrong with him wanting to not officiate a service if he wanted to go somewhere. I'm on his side.
So Vanishing Beach is between Stony Point and the ruins of Edgar Mallory's cottage.
Edgar Mallory's.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, what'd you find?
I just went to, like, the investigation guide, which was on here.
And it's like, you probably shouldn't do this one if you're stupid.
No.
What?
So this is the Vanishing Beach, right here.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, this is the Vanishing Beach.
Let me see that. The
Maybe
marker.
where people vanish, which makes sense.
What's calling it that? Oh, is that like a sightseeing thing?
True to its name, the Vanishing
Oh.
Beach disappears when the tide comes in. Tucked in between Stony Point and the ruins of founder Edgar Mallory's cottage, this remote spot is popular with locals for proposals, special events, or simply quiet contemplation.
Oh, okay. That's actually the one that I looked at that got me thinking about the tides.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
No, this fucking guide is
Yeah.
insane. Codes. It's like talks about codes and ciphers. During the course of your investigation, you might come across a few codes and ciphers. People with things to hide tend to not leave their secrets sitting out in the open. To prevent these encoding efforts from halting, there's abjad. When in abjad, the word example might look like this: XMPL or -X-MPL. The @bash cipher, the alphabet is mapped onto itself but backward. Oh, yeah. So A is Z, B is Y. The book cipher needs to be used in conjunction with a pretty large section of text. If I wanted to call your attention to the word example in the following text, I would do it by providing you with the location of the word. He was exacting his standards and minimal in his phrase. The key to God. I'm hoping they give this to us. I would
What?
scatter this information even further by providing you with something like this, which gives you the necessary information in the format of line, word, letter, 112.
Wait, what just happened?
I'm looking through the It's like
Hey.
there's an investigation guide, and then it was like it's talking about all these different ciphers.
They played God Only Knows on piano.
God only knows what I'd be
Well, that was the
without
song on
you.
her
Can I see
Yeah.
the notebook? Is there data in there? Or no, wait, that's your notebook.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So that's
There is some stuff at the beginning. Do you remember the song "It Is Well" with my soul?
No.
Jesus Christ, it's the slowest thing you'll ever hear. Postlude, my life flows on an endless song.
Yeah, so like 112 is line 1, word 1, second letter. EXAM.
Oh, just in case we do need to know this, Joey's full name is Josiah.
Josiah.
Oh, by the way, in the police report, there's 3 identical similar murder or people death, and it's very
The
similar.
location of Miss Ferris-Hendricks' body and the nature of her 3 cases of accidental death that occurred. But that's just so they're assuming well these 2 have happened or these 3 have happened, so therefore it's also it's a repeat occurrence over there. But Gwen is telling us she didn't jump off there. Like she didn't fall off there. There's no reason she would be there. But the other problem is why would she be here?
Well, for
Because she
quiet
works. So she works
contemplation-
here, and
No,
this
Gwen
is where Gwen
works
works
there,
there.
Yeah.
So where did
Where did Beth work?
What does she do?
Didn't she work there? I thought it was Beth that worked there.
Gwen works at the Mallory Lodge.
Right, because...
Gwen, sorry. Not Gwen. Beth is an accountant.
No,
She's also on the town council. I think the realtor did it. I'm not joking because apparently he's a meanie weenie. She's on town council, so
She's on the town council?
She's on the town council. I just read that in her obituary.
Yeah, and the town council is on here. So there's town manager.
So she might have had an unpopular opinion about something. She's also, she's an accountant. She found some dirty ass money.
Oh, shit.
Writing that down. Dirty money?
Yeah, read that guy. He's a fucking asshole.
Sorry, the Charlie Day is coming out. Like
The town council, Amandine Noga.
she read something at her funeral.
She did?
Yep. You guys don't look at that.
No. She later returned to marry her high school sweetheart and love of her life, Joey Hendrix, and started her own accounting firm, Ferris-Hendricks. Actually, it might be something to do with probably the police. Weird funding for the police. That's why Sully didn't want to help. And why he didn't respond. Jennifer Sarico, the mother of the Riptide middle schooler, the Riptide killer.
Doesn't that sound like...
No, the daughter, Anna.
Okay.
Navigators Club's totally suspect.
With their Latin.
Yeah, fucking Latin.
To be fair, look at the size of this town. Everyone's going to be related at some point.
Yeah. Chris Ballantyne is the harbor master. Martin Hendricks. Martin Hendricks is a counselor. Is the CEO of Hendrix Group, a local development and construction company. He has been married to the beautiful Jody Hendrix for over 40 years.
Who's a big bitch.
So if he's a counselor and he is a CEO of a construction company within the town.
Who is this? Martin?
Martin, yeah.
So Martin's a big shit.
Yeah.
And that's the guy that was trying to help Gwen.
He was gonna help Gwen.
That's
her father.
He's probably fucking embezzling money.
That's her father. That's what... Papa.
Papa?
Edward Eddie Blue Gundy, that guy is very much the killer.
The guy who lost his kayak?
That's kayak guy.
Oh, is it kayak guy?
No, there he is right here.
Kayak guy!
Oh, yeah. Stephen Ballantyne. Proud to serve the town alongside his younger brother Chris. Hailing from one of the oldest families, he pledges to continue the Ballantyne's legacy of service. Allie Bates Goody. Allie is an attorney for Journey and Ferris. Sam Gundy, secretary. And then, in memoriam, Beth Ferris-Hendricks. Well, it's like these were people that, they just didn't give the consent to be in this case. They're just finding people.
These are real people. This is a real
Well, they're
case.
obviously real people.
No, these are real people. This is a real life situation.
Can we investigate the Hendrix Group any further on the app there? Or?
I don't know yet. Hold on. Beth Ferris-Hendricks, counselor. Beth Ferris-Hendricks' term as a member of Mallory was ended prematurely due to her tragic death. Taken from us far too soon, she will remain in our hearts forever. Okay, thanks for the nothingness. But I do think that the fact that Martin Hendricks is CEO is interesting.
That is interesting. What was the realtor's name?
I don't
Can
know.
I see
I don't
that?
even know where you got the realtor stuff.
Martin Woodlard?
It was... I was listening to...
Jordan Woodard.
Jordan.
He's the real estate douche.
Ew, he's even holding a cognac glass or whiskey. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. I don't like the look. I don't like the cut of his jib.
And this ferry, I don't know. I feel like we should investigate the ferry a little.
I don't know
I think
though.
the ferry times are going to be important later.
Yeah, so looking into the local business spotlight takes us to the Mariners Lodge, which is where Gwen works. Proprietor of the Mariners Lodge Hotel, Gwen Ferris, is offering a 30% discount. This mid-century gem was built in 1959 and had the distinction of being Mallory Rock's first budget motor inn. Despite its initial success, the building fell into disrepair over the years and was abandoned by its previous owners in 2016. 2 years ago, Miss Ferris, with the assistance of local developer Martin Hendricks, renovated the property.
Sorry. I just decided to not read this in order, and the very first thing I see him say, taxes are for suckers.
Yeah, he would think that.
It's not looking good for him.
Guests at the new Mariners Lodge Hotel receive free parking and can relax. Next time you have guests, tell them to give Mariners Lodge a try. And it just has a few pictures on it.
There's definitely not rats here or roaches.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Like, it's
Nope.
it's a fucking motel.
No one's ever got killed in our parking lot or in the rooms.
All the sheets are blood free. Why is that like something you advertise?
Definitely, the pool wasn't leaking because of gun hole wounds.
Gun hole wounds. I made a hole
These are
with a
some
gun.
ugly ass fucking sheets. Like, I don't know why that feels like a prison bed.
You're telling me that they didn't rip that immediately out of the 1970s?
Yeah, probably. Desktop home. No, so the only thing... Going back to that insane investigation guide. Keypad cipher. Reverse acronym. Oh my god. For the record, we can also get hints. If we so choose. If you know the answer to Gwen's objective, go to michellegrayinvestigations.com, log in with your personal email address and enter Porter, then open the Mallory case file with password Fairy. You'll receive a congratulatory response if you're correct. If your answer is incorrect, you should receive a response prompting you to try again. So, visit to get spoiler-free hints on puzzles, view transcripts, and see the full solution for the episode. I'll just do that right now real quick. Yeah, because the screenshots they give us is the Sully text, Best Funeral, the Bible verses, the playlist that I can't play.
Oh, will you share that Spotify playlist to me?
Why?
Because I'm going to listen to it.
You can't.
Where'd the coaster go?
No,
Oh, there it
not
is.
right now.
Huh?
But I can listen to that later.
Yeah.
So send it to me.
I don't know
You
how
think
to...
I'm not going to be working this case off the clock? This is my life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know how to do that.
You do too. You're smart. Okay, so does this thing... I like how they just glossed over it. Any tips for people looking to start their own business? Taxes are for suckers. I'm dead serious on that. Cool. So did you always know you wanted to go into real estate? There was just no follow-up?
Yeah, they're like,
Do
wait
you
a
pay
minute.
your taxes?
Yeah, what do you mean by that? I don't have to pay my fucking taxes. Jordan Woodard. Hometown hero. Embezzling! I don't know why, but I'm really into, like, the fact that it gave us that playlist, and then, like, the investigation guide has all these ciphers. So I'm like, is there supposed to be a cipher here? Like, that we're not getting?
Well, I think it just gives us the option to, if we run into a cipher, we'll know how to.
I really hope so.
And you have the Bible verses written down, right?
They're written on the back of that.
Or,
Yeah. Like what they say.
Okay, yeah. Did she write them down?
Nope. They're brief.
Is he? I just want to read them.
I don't know where she wrote them.
Well, after your...
Right there.
Yeah.
It's just...
Louis Lobster Pound. Don't like that. Don't like that name.
You don't want to pound a lobster?
Don't like that name, Louis.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we can always, like, the question that we're supposed to answer for episode 1 is where her body washed up. Or where she was... I had the sheet.
Yeah, that was like the number one. That was our main objective for this round.
For this episode, yeah.
It's definitely pointing to Vanishing Beach.
Right?
Yeah, because
Like we've got the east side from the kayak thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we even went so far as to find the currents and the experiment. Riptide. It's got the kids' experiment.
Yeah.
Vanishing Beach.
I know.
And
yeah.
corpse.
All right. Well, let's see if we can put it in.
And like, let's say, because it's a really pretty area, like let's say that she went out there to meet someone, and they were like, well, let's just look at the view and talk, and just have like a little get together here, and then wouldn't it be a shame if?
No, you definitely kind of. I think the accountant part and the fact that she was on the council. All those old people, because they're all fucking old, are shady as shit. They're on this ancient island in Maine. Mm-hmm. Like, they're all doing some weird embezzling, probably
Navigators Club.
Yeah, some...
They're pounding lobsters.
Actually, let me see that. Let me see that Latin.
Show me that fucking Latin.
Show me that fucking sweet Latin.
Yeah,
Talk to me in Latin.
Latin.
It's probably gonna be really ominous shit.
Well, only one I know. There are different phrases. One means to the stars.
No, cat.
Yes, it fucking does.
No.
Ad astra per aspera, like to the stars, and I can't fucking remember what, but because they made us like learn Latin in high school, like Latin phrases, because that really came in handy.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. It was in Mrs.
We went to the same high school.
It was Miss Tubbs.
Okay, so Latin into English. Okay.
Those are gonna be well-known phrases. I guarantee it.
Oh, really? Like non ducor duco?
Yeah.
Is I think not conducted. Why aren't you writing these down, Kat?
Well, my book was taken.
No.
Aha!
Solve that
I
mystery.
really want to know if this was actually just a notepad.
Well, we're never gonna fucking find out. We didn't want to risk it. Which one's this one?
The first one. Non ducor duco.
How do you spell that? Ducor.
You just put number 1. Just like title it Latin phrases from Navigators Club or something.
Latin.
Okay. And just do, yeah, I think not conducted. And then audentis. Audentis fortuna.
So she was on the council, right?
Yes.
So that she'd probably would work at the town hall, right?
You would think.
Yeah. Well, she was a counselor on the town hall.
Okay, so there's the town hall.
18. Okay.
Oh, she did
number
have
2?
her own business. She owned her own business.
Yeah.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Hendrix and yeah, it was a hyphenated her own
It
business.
was Ferris-Hendricks.
Yeah, Ferris-Hendricks. Accounting or something like that. Which is not on there. Weird.
Work from home position, probably.
Maybe. Number 2 is Fortune Favors the Brave. Audentis Fortuna Iuvat.
Maybe the Hendrix group?
No, I think that's the Marty. I think that's his business.
Okay.
That's his illegal business.
Super illegal.
Non Verba. Number 3 is Actions Not Words.
Actions. That's ominous.
Then we got Aut Vium. Aut Vium Invenium. Aut Facium. Oops. Fas.
Gotta give it a spin.
I will find a way or make one.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Oh, is this the one you think is about the stars? Ad Astra.
Oh, it is.
Ad Astra
Per aspera. To the stars with something.
It's to the moon through difficulties.
I hate myself.
It's not. It's to the stars. To the stars through difficulties. Or make one. Do I need to give Devin the thing so he can write faster?
You want me to read it?
Huh?
You want me to read it? I should never be the note taker.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
reader.
I should have, for the next episode, I'll have my,
Your little lappy top.
my laptop, yeah.
I want an iPad.
They're so
No.
useless.
I want
Thank you.
a Chromebook.
Seth, control your woman.
Yeah, I know,
She's
right?
asking for
She's just
things.
saying shit.
You let her play detective, and now she thinks she has rights.
ISQUE.
You speak out of turn, man.
You forget yourself.
Number 6, the architect of his own future. And this is just what they recite together. this club.
What was it? The
Make a way.
the architect of their own future.
I mean,
Of their own future.
Yes.
That was it, right? Woo.
Yeah, that's close enough. Flectier. C. I hate. Neck. Quayo. Superos. Caranta. Movebo. So number 7. You have number 7 ready? Should bend a little heaven, I cannot. I will move a Charon. Fuck is a Charon?
Karen is has to do with the stars. It's like a positioning.
well, I thought that was like the guy on the River Hades or something.
That's Charon.
Charon. Yeah, Charon.
Yeah, this is a Charon.
Yeah, who is
Charon.
up in the sky? Like a lot of that stuff is like a constellation. Did you know that if you're you're not gonna care?
No, I immediately didn't care as soon as you even said, "Did you know?"
I'm sorry, okay, but like, did I know what a Charon was?
No, because it's something in the stars.
Well,
Oh yeah,
what did you think it
Charon.
was? What did you think it was?
I thought it was a dude's name.
I also. It could be. Should have been a little.
What is this? The coaster for?
Why are you all bent out of shape over the coaster?
Because they gave it to me.
Bite it and see if it bends. You break out in the filling. Go back to the dentist. Sorry. Okay, so should bend a little heaven, I cannot. I will move. Oh! I thought you were saying a...
No! Or Acheron. I don't know.
I will move...
Acheron.
Am I allowed to Google?
I've been doing it.
I just didn't want to...
I mean, we're supposed to be detectives. We have access to the intranet.
I was like, why did you text me?
Casaris. Finis. Est. Ini.
Oh, it's a river. Okay.
Initium. Alterius. Damn it. Alterius. Okay. So, number 8, cat.
So, we have one.
Yeah. Is Caesar's end is the beginning of another.
Fuck yeah.
So talking about Julius Caesar, then whenever he was brutally betrayed by his friends and family.
Okay.
So, 8-2.
Brew. Te. Is the beninging of another.
Is non. Timet.
How many are
Canum.
there?
12.
Jesus.
Lat. Trantum. Ooh. Okay, yeah, this is all ominous shit.
Yeah.
Number 9, the wolf is not afraid of the barking dog.
The Wolf of Wall
So,
Street.
like, the town council is not afraid of her. She could have been like, I'll fucking expose you. And they're like, yeah, try, bitch. How are you gonna handle the riptide and a gash on the head?
Sorry. Or it could be her.
What did you just put? Barking down?
Sorry.
Ah, the Pastor Reaver, he's part of the Navigators cult. No,
Sorry,
it's got a
sorry.
series of names that are part of the club. Anyone that's Hendrix, Reaver, Gundy, Ferris, Goad,
Ted Gundy.
Woodard, and the Ballantyne families are all, they're part of the original crew that discovered the
Oh,
island.
there's like a few Ballantines on the council.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
that's why they
like
have
all
a
these
little-
guys are essentially the ones you can't really trust. They're,
Yeah,
They're
just-
they're intrinsic in this area.
Just feel better. The Navigator's cult.
Yep.
No, look back. Is there like a certain symbol for the Navigators Club?
Probably this.
No, that's called a compass rose.
Yes, and how do you navigate using the compass rose?
Illuminati?
Probably. This is definitely Head Crow Guy.
Good crow guy.
What number are we on?
So Miss Ferris.
10.
Should be on 10.
Okay. Damn it. Nothing comes out of nothing.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna live by these. Okay, Aquila is probably water.
No, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, it's probably not. Drown women in water. No.
I was like, I'm sorry.
I'm like, oh, okay. No, Aquila non captat muscus
Don't
is
drown in the water.
the eagle does not capture flies.
Okay.
God, this is... You know what she came across? Funding to go towards this old fucking Eyes Wide Shut party.
Probably. I mean, they've got a fancy meeting house that seems expensive, and they were...
Probably funded by the...
yeah.
They were probably buying...
Oh, that shitty-ass realtor.
Yeah,
know
a
what
large-scale campaign to renovate the grounds.
What
the
they were
most notable
doing?
change was the addition of a large sundial.
What do they need a sundial for?
A nod to the club's nautical origins.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so we got... The 12th one is to be able to.
How do you say that?
A posse ad essay. You know,
It doesn't sound like you were speaking
essay,
Spanish.
yeah.
Hey, posse.
It's a really weird thing if they recite these.
Alright, now, go ahead and recite me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Why did you fucking shut that?
Why am I reciting them to you?
Well, you don't have to. I'm just wondering.
Non
think
ducor
not-
duco audentis fortuna iuvat acta non verba aut viam inveniam aut
German?
faciam. It's pretty close. Latin to German is not too far off, especially because every language stems from Latin.
Every language does stem from Latin, so really.
Anyway, and you wanted me to read these to you. I'm not fluent in Latin.
Well, I meant
Cat.
I meant these. First of all, because I don't know Latin either. I'm just wondering because if Pastor Sniff Pennies.
Pastor Butthole Lick.
Okay. Who was the... It was Beth. Okay, Beth lives here.
in
Captain
Bethlehem.
Place.
How do you know that?
Her home address.
Oh,
Hey!
that-
Captain Place.
Okay,
So
here
it's
you go.
here
Very
somewhere.
nice, very nice. Man, we're good.
Till we
I
put in
think
the
not
clue and we're
conducted.
so
Fortune
wrong.
favors the brave. Actions, not words. I will find a way or make one. To the stars with difficulties.
So it looks like Bathhouse. Bathhouse.
Should bend a little heaven. I cannot. I will move. Acheron. Is there a river that, like, maybe runs through the island?
No, I don't think so. You know what's also interesting though? Looking at this with the pier, there's a pier literally right next to Vanishing Beach and all that.
And it's on Ferry Street?
Yeah, a little on the
Coincidence?
nose.
Probably.
Louis Lobster Place.
So, do we want to
Yeah,
put in the answer?
Well, we
I think
it's-
so. I mean, we found like 3-4 different things leading to this.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's enough stack towards it.
Yeah.
And the fact that you went through the pain of the grid.
I did.
And
That
I
was-
mean, Vanishing Beach, the grid, the kayak story. I think that's enough.
Yeah.
They're like, we're actually canceling your subscription. That was so fucking wrong. Have we done it, Mallory?
Okay, hold on. So,
It's something to do with the fairies. I swear to God.
The fairies.
Mallory case file.
I think maybe I'm reading a little too into the Latin. So I'm
Okay,
just gonna
fair.
shut
Open the contact shortcut. Okay, well that's not a thing here. Open it and send a new message with the subject line. Okay. In body of the message, type the exact name of the location you identified based on the evidence in this episode. So, Vanishing Beach.
That's a good question.
Is that what it's officially called?
That's what Devin said.
That is what is.
Oh, it's what
That's what
that
it was. Yeah.
I mean, does that
Oh, wait,
be a
20.
spot on the map? Because it's between 26 and 25.
Ooh,
Well-
maybe Stony Point.
Well, this says, do you think her body could have gone in the water somewhere else? If you can figure out another location, I'll see
Yeah.
if there's a way to prove it.
So yes.
Let's try that. Okay. I knew it. I told you she wasn't at the bluff. The Vanishing Beach. Wow. Beth and I used to play there as kids. It's right between Stony Point and this rundown old shack they call Mallory Cottage, where the cultists live. We'd build sandcastles there while our mom yelled at us every 5 seconds to stay out of the water. She was deathly afraid of riptides. That's messed up and ironic now. If Beth was on that beach when she died, then she didn't get those injuries from a fall. Someone attacked my sister. They carried her body into the water and the ocean did the rest. So when I got your email, I knew I had to go there. It was weird, but I'm glad I went there because I found something that proves Beth was there. Her face.
Oh my
What?
god!
What did you say?
Her face!
Your face.
Just her whole fucking face!
Just peeled off. And just,
Laying there. Yeah, sorry I was missed.
it was a closed casket funeral. I didn't know.
It was open, and they're like, man, he's not looking good.
Like,
Joey kisses her.
peels like the sinew.
Ew.
No, she's still juicy.
Anyway, that proves Beth was there. Her thought stone.
Her thong.
Her thong. She must have been getting wild, getting her back blown out on Vanish. You know what Vanish? Her fucking So when I got your email, I knew I had to go. Oh wait, I already said that. Beth carried this stone with her all the time.
She's a crystal girl.
She wouldn't have lost it. She wouldn't have just dropped it. I'm sending it to you with anything else I can gather. This is huge. We have proof that there's another explanation for her death, and now the police have no choice but to listen to us. I'm calling solely right now. This is happening, Gwen.
Oh, it's
We did it.
We did do it. Everything else that we talked about was pretty much just probably stuff we're gonna need for future episodes.
And, yeah.
So, what?
I was gonna write something down that I want to make sure that I don't forget to look for next time. And then guess what? I've still forgotten.
So, I guess yeah. So pretty much we just wait till the next month
Cool. This was fun.
When does
Right?
this come back to us? When in the month? Like the first, like.
Oh, I don't know. I might have to look that up to see when it is. But I think I remember seeing a bunch of different like advertisements about this, and I was like, nah,
Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah, I
do
know
it.
they sponsored Critical Role a few times.
Oh, they did?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've seen this on Facebook many times.
Yeah, it was all over the place for a while.
So I thought it could be a neat thing to have for just like a monthly thing. They have a bunch of
Definitely.
cases, like which are all 6-month cases. Yeah, you just go back. They have current episode, and then hints and tips. So they have 4 total: Curtain Call, Starstruck, Mallory Rock, and then Off the Record. So we're doing Mallory Rock. But yeah, this is really cool.
It's just
No, this year, 1851 is coming up for some reason
Maybe
with
it's
the
that one
lighthouse.
No.
But apparently we're going to get her Thought Stone in the second one for some reason.
Her thought stone.
Yeah, she said I'm sending it to you. That's what Beth dropped at Vanishing Beach.
And all she really sends is good vibes.
No, it's actually interesting. I know we're not going to do a discussion.
It's a dildo.
Just this is warm.
It's thought stone. THOT.
Yeah. The only thing I wish that they would say is like
If
what.
we can use that book.
Well, it's like is what is given to us as like like if this is a notepad.
I think it.
I
wonder if there's like an picture.
But yeah, I'm actually what I'm most impressed by on this thing is in the board games, Detective, Sherlock Holmes, Suspects, all those. They give you a place that you can go, it kind of kickstarts you into doing whatever you need to. This definitely didn't do that. Like it gave us a brochure, a magazine, an obituary and it's like, I hope we can figure it out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I felt like it was actually pretty cohesive
Yeah.
with everything.
Kind of organic.
It gave
Yeah.
me a pretty good
And
flow.
what you need to start
Yeah.
looking for.
Right.
I mean, the police report kind of gave us where we wanted to, our lead, essentially, just find the location of her murder.
Right.
And
I mean,
that one
the
just said-
letter we got. But like you said, it was all organic. It wasn't kind of like, hey, fucker, go to the, scene of the crime. Because that's what you expect from these. Hey, like Sherlock, this definitely gives me more Sherlock Holmes vibes.
Yeah.
It's like have the map, and then it's like, okay, well, they said they died here. Let's look at the map. That's 18 Northwest. Okay, let's go in the book. and you can't do that. But so the fact that they integrate apps and stuff, so it has kind of like the cool parts of Sherlock Holmes with the better parts of Detective Modern Crime board game. So far I'm pretty pleased. I think it's money well spent.
Yeah.
We'll see how the next episodes come out. And it's also nice that we don't have to have a definitive, like, final answer where you don't, like, we have to figure out the whole overarching thing.
I mean, it's definitely tied to these navigator assholes.
Yeah, with the weird Latin, and then definitely
They're
the
very
the
aggressive tenants.
Yeah, with the council members.
And I shall murder those who speak against thee.
It was what was the one that we were like, oh,
Make a way.
Oh, if I can't find a way, I'll
Yes.
make one.
yeah, I will,
I
yeah,
will find a way or make one.
yeah, I will find a way or make one. Yeah. Actions, not
Yeah.
words.
So if those, with the investigator thing, with the code, the one thing I do hope is with that, seeing all those codes, it's like, man, I know that they want this to be as natural as possible, but it still has to be a game. Like, I have to give me.
I don't think they're gonna give us, all the codes at once.
No, they probably won't. But it's like I want it to be kind of like, oh, this is a code, like.
It probably will. It's giving me very much Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
And I so
Yeah.
I don't think they're just gonna be like, oh, I guess you can see the code.
Yeah, because what I hope is, like, because I was looking at those scriptures at the back, and I'm like, man, I really hope that I don't have to know some weird code.
Well, that's why I kind of was
writing.
like, I wonder if the scriptures are somehow tied into the Latin, but I don't think that's right.
No. Oh, I mean, yeah, those are just odd. But obviously, they even say keep everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Which we'll just tell it right away now.
because they even say, they did send me an email saying, stay in contact with your contact Gwen and receive emails from in-game characters. All the extra content can be accessed right away from the app. But it also says, unlock bonus content between boxes, become part of the store, and receive newsletters, podcasts, recipes, and more in-world content. Receive this content by completing each episode. This can be done through our online desktop or our mobile app. So, because they just sent these to me as if it was a regular email. Like, instead of it being through the app. So I had to pay attention to my email, and I starred everything.
That's cool. And they also sent that little recipe book and
Yeah, that was an
And-
add-on
and
for
the-
the bundle I got.
the
Yeah, the
things.
killer cocktails.
oh my gosh, did you go through those?
Yeah, they actually have an old-fashioned in there.
Yes, and it tells you what kind of cherries those are.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty pleased.
Yep. We're gonna go pound some lobsters next episode.
Oh, yeah.
Find 'em.
Lobster place right here.
Yep, found them.
Yeah, so I think this will be a fun monthly kind of thing just to upload. But yeah, so that was Hunt a Killer, Mallory Rock, episode 1, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Stick around for the rest of the series, I guess. And like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.